Hey, 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 everybody. Good morning. It's finally Friday. We made it to the end of the week. I don't know about you. This week was really rough at work. I was coming in late at night, and it was trying, but I'm grateful for this week because I've learned that I have the capacity to stick to it even when life gets in the way, right? Give me 1 second. I'm just sharing um, with our friends at Walk It Off so they can join us. They can join the party. So today I want to talk about why liposuction tummy tuck doesn't work and why I will not be trying it anytime soon. Um, I mean, because it's Oh, sorry. I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to post it. Got it. Done. I'm back. So, it is so tempting, right? Especially for us women. The belly area is a, mm, the subject of contention, right? I mean, 9 times out of 10, when I ask my clients, what is the one body part that, you know, you have issues with, you have the most issues that you most wish that you could fix, 9 times out of 10, the answer is my stomach, right? Um, when we put clothes on, we want to look good in them. And the part that sticks out the most is that middle area, right? And so that's why liposuction is such a popular surgery nowadays. So nowadays ranks third after nose jobs and what's the other one? Oh, breast augmentation. So it's the third most popular surgery in the United States. Well, I guess in the United States, that's what the studies say. And so liposuction, in case you don't know, is when you go in and they remove body fat from particularly your belly area, right? And it becomes instantly slim. So what they found though is that with the study they found that after a year, the liposuction patients, they were no different than people who didn't have liposuction, right? And there's a reason for that. And when you are a certain size, right, your body is reaches a certain balance and it will do everything in its power to retain it, right? And so, think about it. Everything in nature has a balance. You have night and you have day, right? You have cold and you have hot. So everything in nature, you have the North Pole, you have the South Pole. If you look around you, you will find that it is nature's goal to always balance itself out. So your body has a body set, a fat store set point, right? That it is used to, that it deems safe. It has nothing to do with aesthetics. It's just for your body. This is the weight that it should be at. And so, what's going to happen if you go at it like powwow and try to fight it, right? With those extreme measures, whether it's dieting or extreme exercises, your body is going to counterattack. It's like you're cornering an animal in a corner. What is it going to do? It's going to fight back, right? It's going to find its way out. So your body kind of acts the same way, right? And for me, I was reading this book, and when I got to that part, I was like, wow, that does make a lot of sense, right? Because my body, in its wisdom, is trying beyond anything to protect me, right? And so when I go and I do one of those crazy diets, like I do a lemonade diet, or I subject it to pain, right, in order to lose the pound, well, my body's gonna say, wait a second, what you doing? I don't like that. Okay? And the alarms bells go off, and it's going to put protective measures around me to protect me from myself, right? Makes sense. So, what it comes down to is that your fat stores are controlled by your central nervous system. So, because your body is trying to stay in balance. This is why I am a big advocate. I will always be a big advocate for slow, easy changes. Because when you go at it slowly, your body doesn't trigger those alarms because you're sneaking your way into it, right? So think about this. Think about a thief, right? A jewel thief who, there's a high price diamond in a museum, and if he just barges in there, right, in the middle of the day, and well, let's say at night, let's see, barges in there, he's going straight for the diamond, right? Yeah, he might get to the diamond and hold it in his hand, right? But what's going to happen? He's going to trigger all sorts of alarms in the bank or the museum, right? He's going to have the police is going to be summoned. The security guard is going to wake up and, corner him with a gun, right? So yes, he did get the prize. He got the diamond, but is he going to keep it? No. He's going to have to give it back and he's going to have to go to prison. It's been worse, right? So if it was a smart thief, what he would do, right? He would know the lay of the land. He will know which places in the museum or the bank would trigger the alarm. So he would walk around all of those obstacles, right? Yes, it will take him, quite a bit of time to reach the diamond itself. But unlike the stupid robber who just rushed in there, to get it as quickly as possible, the robber who took his time is most likely to get what he wants and keep it. That's the most important part, right? Because I think that's the problem, right? Because we are so surrounded by those messages that we have to lose the weight fast. So let me just be clear. There is no virtue. There is no. It's not an accomplishment in itself to lose weight slow. Okay, that's not what I'm for. Like everybody, I would love to get results right away. Of course, who wouldn't want that? So I'm not against getting the weight loss fast. What I am against is the measures that, I see people taking, which I've taken in the past, right, to reach those goals fast. Because in the end, it did not serve me. In the end, the weight comes back and it comes back with a vengeance. Why? Because all the alarms bells in my body, right, which sole purpose are to protect me, are doing their job. That's their job, to protect me. And, retaining that fat is part of what they see as a security breach. So, of course, they're going to put everything, they're going to deploy their best people on the job to make sure that I am safe, right? And so when you go about it the slow way, when you go about, changing your habits so that it's something that you're gradually getting yourself into, your body, you're not triggering those alarm bells, right? Because the process is slow, is gradual. Your body has time to adapt to it, and therefore it's like, oh, okay. It's not, it's not the thief coming into the museum does not trigger any alarm bells. That's barely detectable. And I know, trust me, I know, because I am going through the process, right? Which in a way I am grateful that I'm having the opportunity to go through it again, because I am learning so much more this time around, right? I'm learning so much more about myself, right? And the temptation that we all face, right? We live in a fast-paced world. It is so much sexier to accomplish things fast, right? We love to hear stories of people of rag to riches stories, right? Say, oh wow, this person, 6 months ago they were living in a shelter, and look at them today. They made $1 million and even mention. What those stories are not showing you is that first of all, it did not happen in 6 months, right? It took 6 months to manifest itself, perhaps, but that person started on a journey way before that. Do you know what I mean? Like but it's sexier to talk about a 6 month, transformation than it is to talk about, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, that somebody took from the time that they had an original idea, right? Or they had the original inkling to become an entrepreneur or whatever it was, to, 6 months from, 6 months to their biggest, I don't know, success. Really, it did not take 6 months. It started years before that, right? The story, though, that we're being sold, and I understand why they do it, because that's sexier, right? It's more enticing, it's more inspirational in a way. But really, the story began way before that. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. If you're running through obstacles, running through challenges, getting frustrated because it's not happening fast enough, I just want you to know, don't be the reckless diamond stealer. Be the smarter thief who spends time planning before they enter the building, who takes their time so that they're not triggering all the alarms, so that when you reach the prize, when you reach, your weight goal, your happy weight, your happy size, it is something that you can sustain in the long run, not something that's going to come and go. All right? So that was my spiel for today. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again on Monday. Have a good one. Bye.